Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome back to my channel. This is your host Ayaz Mahmood live from Germany. So viewers, today's agenda is to discuss about career opportunities for doctors in Germany. So as you all know that I am engineer, but I know a little bit about this because my wife is also a doctor and I see how she is struggling. And then I decided to make this video to help others. So actually, doctors have to go through multiple steps, unlike engineers. For example, doctors must have professional German language skills so that they can easily communicate with people. Before going into detail, let's welcome to our guests. Hello, Konstantin Werner. Hi.
Hello, greetings. It's nice to be
Hello.
here.
Hi, Ali Javed. How are you?
Oh, hi. Hello, folks.
Hello.
Very good morning, a very
So,
warm morning.
hi, yeah, hello. Viewers, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask questions. We are here live to answer you, and I'm sure this will be an interesting session, interesting discussion. So watch this video till end and get the maximum knowledge. So, Werner, can you please introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, I'm Konstantin Werner. I'm 35 years old, living in the center of Germany in the beautiful Thuringia. I am into the medical field, or I'm a medical consultant since 2016. That means 4 years I'm connected with doctors, nurses, and other medical professions to get them into the jobs. This is my business, and I got the knowledge.
Super. Thank you, Konstantin, for your time. You gave us the time. Yes, Javed, first of all, introduce yourself, then we will go into the detail.
Hello, viewers and my host. I'm Javed Ali. I'm from Chennai, India. It's basically a town from South India. I've been here in Berlin, Germany since April 19, and I finished my bachelor's from Pondicherry University in 2017. Then I had a lot of ways and directions to choose, but I ended up choosing Germany. And yeah, now I have recently started working as a resident in general medicine since 5 months now. And yeah, it's going good. New atmosphere, good colleagues. Yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Thank you so much, Javed. So the first question is from Werner, from you. From where should foreigner doctors start their career? So what points should they keep in their mind? Do you have any presentation or PPT you want to share with the viewers?
Yes, I have a presentation. How can I share it?
Just on the bottom, you can see the
Share
share screen
screen. All
button.
right.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And let me share it. Let's talk about some basics, some critical points. Share screen. Let's check it out. Can you see it?
Not yet.
Wait a second. Even if it's not possible, I can talk about it.
No, I can share it. Wait a minute. I can share the presentation if I have a possibility.
That would be awesome.
Just try it again.
Yeah, I did, but it's running since 36 seconds, but it's not showing anything.
Okay, just wait. Not yet. I'll go to this career opportunities in Germany. Just a minute. Where is the presentation? I don't see right now. Yes, now it's opening. Okay, perfect. So we will now share the screen. Where is this? Share. This one, Thailand.
have it yet. We can see it
Now
again.
it's fine. Okay.
Super, okay.
So,
And let's
yes.
start the presentation. Of course, I would like to talk about the critical points in the process of the career opportunities in Germany, because there are some things that are always asked by multiple of people, and those people repeat the questions again and again and again. That's why I would like to make clear what the critical points are and what you should look after. Okay. I would like to sum up the whole thing into chances. What chances do you have in Germany? Your basic requirements as per law, per German law. I would pick out some critical points in the processes as language, the practical year in Ukraine or Russia, and the finances. And of course, would like to tell you what to do next if you're interested in Germany, into Germany. Next one. Okay, your career opportunities in Germany are, of course, having a lot of chances. You, for example, are able to become the specialist you are looking for. I myself have a candidate at the moment. She's looking for robotics. She would like to make surgeries with robots. She's very excited about it. She told me, never ever I will be able to do this in India. That's why she came here to practice and to become a specialist at this. You can also become a neurosurgeon or. You will always get the best education because Germany's universities are one of the best. Plus, they're educating, of course, the best chief doctors. You will have an education and you will earn money next to it, around about 4,500 euro before taxes every month. From the beginning on. You will always have a great work environment plus the most modern equipment to work with. And of course, we always take care of a good work-life balance. That means your 40 hours week should be a 40 hours week. Sometimes it's not working out. It's like everywhere out there, but they're taking care of it. Plus, of course, you will have your European income, a stable economy, and a social security.
Next slide. Yeah.
Next one, please.
Yeah.
The basic requirements as per law are quite easy to understand. Of course, you will need to have an education, which is an MBBS or MD or a Bachelor of Medicine. Basic education. You need to do a practical year, which I will talk about in a minute. You need to do your apostilles, means you need to stamp the documents and to make sure that they are absolutely legal. You need a language of C1 level. C1 level just to talk, to understand, to speak, but you don't need necessarily a certificate. The certificate is needed on a B2 level to apply for the permanent work permit. Also, you need a Defizitbescheid. If you have questions about it, you can ask me after this broadcast, and of course other documents as attachments to the diploma, birth certificate, on and on and on. Next one, please. Of course, there's a big list of problems of my clients we are facing every time, on and on again. It's not ending, it's an endless story. Like, of course, you always need to face number one, problems, like everyone has to face them. Of course, it's about the time. You need to invest time when you're working and you are in the need to learn a language, a new language. You always need to split the time and need to cut it off. Especially if you have a family, this becomes a very big disadvantage or a big, I call it a problem, because
you can overcome.
You can overcome this. You need to pass the exams, you need to handle the bureaucracy in Germany, finding a job, finding an accommodation, you need to manage the visa process, you need to find the language school and the preparation courses over here, do the translations by an official translator in Germany. And number two, of course, the language. People call it the number two problem. The finances, being in a foreign country, doing the interviews, on and on and on. Those are the basic problems we are always facing, and we want to sum it up to a short point and to give the candidates only some short points what to concentrate on next. Next.
So, language.
Share, please. Yeah.
Yes.
The most critical points in the process are, for example, the language. I'm just pointing out 3 points right now. Language is the biggest hurdle in this whole thing. If you manage to pass a B2 certificate, you're cracking the rest, definitely. This is a critical point. You need to manage the B2 certificate before you're applying for visa, before you're applying for anything else. Concentrate on your language first. Later, you need to also start your C1 education, best possible in your home country already, to get the knowledge to pass the exams on the C1 level over here in Germany. What exams are to be taken, you can learn from me. The practical year is also a critical point, because I would like to sum out Ukraine and Russia as foreign countries where you can start your university education or your medical education, but you need to make sure that you're learning the home language, which is Russian there, and which is necessary to do the practical year there. The other chance that you have is to go back into your home country, do your, for example, in India, MCI there, and do a practical year in your home country. This takes time, this takes a lot of struggling too, because you again need to rethink. If you haven't studied in English language, it will become hard. That's why concentrate on a practical year. If you have questions about it, ask me.
If someone is Werner, if someone is outside Ukraine or Russia, for example, from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, or some Chinese who wants to consider this, then what will be the criteria? You have focused on in this slide Ukraine and Russia. How can we?
This is the most important thing. If you're going to China, for example, it will be hard for you to manage the practical year there. And even if you do so, you will not get the registration in China, or it's very, very hard to get the registration. That's why it's always important to ask the consultants also, are there any more requirements to pass to get the practical year done? The practical year is the most important thing in your education to enter Germany. If you don't have a practical year done, you will get into trouble, definitely.
Practical year, in Pakistan or India, they also provide 6 months, I think, or 1 year. Javed, is it right?
Yes, it's 1 year.
They provide the chance to work in a hospital, to support to the doctors and surgeons in their field and to get the knowledge over there. Yes, the next slide. So the budget. How much budget one need to come in Germany?
Budget, of course. I was just talking yesterday to a young woman from Hyderabad. She was like, "Sir, I don't have this amount of money," and I was like, "Yeah, it's how it is. We can manage." Some extra, free budget possibilities if you're a specialist already, but sorry, ma'am, you need to manage this amount of money. 823 euros are needed in a block account per month.
So this is their own money. Actually, this is being divided into the months. Now they will be given back to the person who has this blocked account.
Yep.
So yeah, without this is not possible. It's the same rule for the engineers. I'm an engineer. I know this. We have had the same blocked account in Germany. Then the next step was the visa. So without this block account, it's not possible to get the visa in home country.
No way
So, yes.
in. Same as with the health insurance. Of course, if you're not having proper security or proper car insurance, yeah, you won't get into the country. Same is about the language school. You need to have an admission and you need to pay the language school in forward. Prepay it. Block account sometimes also takes a little bit of money. Like Deutsche Bank is counting 150 euros for this. Yeah, and in doctors' cases, you usually need to show the block account for 1.5 years. Everybody can take the calculator out themselves right now and can calculate how much they need. Of course, other expenses are needed, like in the first month you need some pocket money because your block account won't be opened directly, on and on and on.
First month or second month can be considered without block account or the bank account. At least 1,000. Depends on the person. Yeah, how he is going on. How he's handling the situation. Actually,
some people can survive on small money, but come on, you're in a European country. You need to calculate a bit different. Things are more expensive over here. It's like that.
Yes.
What to do next? Of course, we had this question in the very beginning. What are the basic points to look for if I want to start my career in Germany? Of course, you should concentrate to find a language course. It can be an online course also these days, as coronavirus is surrounding us. You can also do online courses next to the work, free of any time restrictions, or attend language schools when they're opened. You need to get a B2 certificate. If you need an online B2 certificate, you can contact me. I have good contacts how to get a German B2 certificate, a valid one. Also, you need to do your translations later on in Germany by a German official translator. Any other translations from abroad are not legal in Germany. You need to do a Defizitbescheid, document of your deficits in your education. You need to get a visa and apply for a language course, get an admission letter. These are the critical points in the beginning. And for all the rest, yeah, I have a list that can show you how to go on. Yeah, and the only way to do great work is to love what you do. This is what Steve Jobs is saying. And as we are talking about doctors, they have to love what you do. And if you're passionate enough, you will get the job of your dreams.
Konstantin, I will come back to you. Yes, thank you for your presentation. Javed, I will come to you. Please let us know how one should plan before coming to Germany. Learn German courses, how to optimize the budget. You know, you came from India. Have you contacted with some agents or with some recruiters, or you did everything by yourself? What you will say about this?
Yes, basically, I would like to say language is the key to enter Germany. Like, if you can't, or if you're not good in your basic language, then it is of no use trying to get into it. And yes, so you need, as Werner said, you need the minimum of B2, like B2 certified. You should be to start the entire process. Because only then you know where you stand, and you need a minimum of C1 language proficiency when you talk, because you're going to be talking with the Germans here. So basically, they should understand you, and you should understand them. So the language is the key, and you could also go through consultants, because every website is in German, and as a normal student, you don't, or a normal, or a non-German, you don't understand the things in the website, you don't understand the system because you're not into the system yet. So sometimes it is advisable to go through consultants, but it's not impossible. You can actually, you have Google Translator and things like that. So you can actually translate things and find out things by yourself. But you need someone to guide you. When you're completely a lone swan in the lake, it's going to be tough.
Did you use a consultant, Javid?
I came in through a consultant, but when I was at a point when I did not know what to do, only then I referred to him, because I was basically trying to rely on myself. I did my own homework.
Perfect, Javed.
Gotcha.
There is one thing: how to optimize the budget. You came from the outside the European country. You faced a lot of problems, as I
Exactly.
know. How you manage the budget?
So
You
two
are
factors are
from the
very
middle.
important here in the question, in pertaining to this question. One is
Mhm,
time
mhm.
and one is money. If you have both, you can comfortably come into the entire German process. If you lack either one of them, then it is you lack the entire feeling, you lack the entire confidence. And budget, when it comes to budget, I would say the budget is mainly based upon the language. So it is, I would advise you to do the entire B2 process in your home country
That's a good point.
and
Yeah,
with a
that's
lot
what
of,
I wanted to hear, because the
yeah,
expenses
exactly.
will be
Because when
much
you're going
more
to come here,
if
when you
someone.
don't lack the money,
Yeah.
when you don't have the money, when you don't have the budget, then you have to give at least 3 times what you give back in your home, because you also have a place to stay which you don't have in Germany. You'll have to spend there, food to eat you'll have to spend here. So it's other expenses, it's not just the language. Your
So how many language,
social communication, everything comes into it.
Javed, how many levels you have completed in your home country?
I did till the half of B2, B2, um, B2 comma B2 comma 1 of English. It's tough to communicate in English because it's a very long time since I talked
B2.1,
to someone
ja.
in English.
Yeah.
Alles gut.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I did till B2 1 in India, and then I came here. I continued with B2 2, gave the exam here. So Alhamdulillah, it all happened good for me. I did not have any hurdles. I did not have any failures. So that itself was a motivation. So you should be prepared to handle failures. So once you
Yeah.
see, oh God, I failed B2 or B1, I cannot go forward. It happens, but you will have to give another attempt. Because I would like to say, like the most famous saying, trying is better than regretting not having tried. So
Perfect. Super.
yeah.
So, Konstantin, one question, please. You mentioned that the very good communication skills one need to be a doctor over here, or to get the license. Are
I
so
hear
how much
you
time?
now. Javid, can you switch off or turn down the volume a bit?
I think this is from on your side, Konstantin.
Seriously?
Oh,
I don't know what sound is that, but
I don't know. Okay, I am off. I have muted. Okay, now can you please tell me how much time one need to complete all levels of German language course? Konstantin?
Yeah, I'm here. The time matters a lot. It depends whether you're working or not. If you are financially free, if your parents support you, of course you can go through the levels like that. If your parents are not supporting you and you are in the need to work, yeah, when will you find the time to do your A1, A2, B1, B2 courses? That's up to you. Some people make it in a year, up to a B2 level. Some people make it in 1.5 years. I've met one guy who did his B2 in 6 months.
Oh, perfect. This is great.
A guy from Syria who had the aim to study in German language medicine. He made his B2 in 6 months, but still, 6 months is a long time. You need to focus on the language, you need to keep up with the language, you need also to be passionate about the language. And yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Konstantin. Okay, fine. Time is less. Yeah, Javed, can you please tell us how easy is it to get the visa? You know, what are the requirements for the visa for the doctors? Wait, please. Sorry, I cannot. So yeah.
I could tell in the perspective of an Indian, because how I tried and how I came here. Basically, I had to show my funds, my financials. So I had to create a blocked account. I had it for 12 months and they accepted it. And then I had to show my deficit Bescheid that I have started the process. I have applied here in the Landesamt for my process to be initiated. And then I had, what was my purpose? My purpose of stay, my purpose of going to Germany. It has to be very clear. So once you have your documents in hand, you get your visa. Also, it is not a big problem to get it. But nowadays, yeah, there are restrictions. There are problems because of the deficit Bescheid. When you have that, and the rest is not a problem.
It's not a problem. So when you arrive here in Germany, is it allowed to work over here on the basis of your visa, because you don't have the professional visa to work or license?
Exactly.
You know, that's a big problem. If there is a financial
impossible.
problems, how to handle this type of situation, Javed?
It is 90% not possible. You won't be able to work. And that is the reason why you need to show your funds, why you need to show your blocked account for funds. You need to show them that you're not going to be reliable on work here. So, but still many people do Schwarzarbeit, many people do, they work in the black market.
Jobs without documentation?
Yeah, because people need the workforce here. So there are companies, they take a risk in hiring them. So, but
okay, that's good.
Not in the healthcare field.
I'm not supporting this.
I'm also not supporting, but yeah, those who are in trouble, they don't think what is right and what is wrong. Actually,
if you do doctor's works without permission,
without permission,
you can lose your license without having it yet.
Yes, Konstantin, I agree with you. I agree with you totally. So Javed, but it's a fact. It's really a fact. I know about the people. I think, yeah. So, what are the career opportunities available for doctors in Germany? Konstantin, can you please explain about this?
I would like to do so. In the very beginning, most of the non-EU candidates need to start with a normal work permit, Berufserlaubnis. This is not enough for the most clinics to get you into top positions, except you already are a specialist in surgery or neurosurgery or inner medicine. So you need also to handle the point that you need to start in a field where you maybe would not like to start in. Psychiatry is a field, neurology is a field, sometimes geriatrics is a field to start in, rehabilitation. But after those 2 years of getting the permanent work permit, you can start your education in surgery field or in any other fields that you're looking for, except of radiology, ophthalmology, and dermatology, because those fields are filled by Germans by 99%.
Perfect. Thank you, Konstantin. Javed, one of the most important questions. You went through all process. The viewers would like to hear about. How to become a doctor in Germany. Now, what are the requirements in Germany for an international student to get a work permit or license? Step by step. Can you please explain?
Yeah, the entire process is not complicated, but the way it sounds, it's all very complicated. So at the first most, you need the language, and then comes your the application processes that you want to practice here as a doctor. So you have two exams here. The first one is Fachsprachprüfung. Basically, it's your language prüfung. You need to show them that you can talk, you can interact, you can understand, and you can communicate. That goes with as the doctor, like how do you interpret a patient? So that is the whole point of this exam. And once you clear that, you will be getting a date for your Kenntnisprüfung. This is where the whole game comes. It is of putting your entire focus on the language with whatever you have learned in the past in your bachelor's. So trying to understand the entire problem from a patient, trying to undergo a case discussion with your colleagues, and it should all be sense. Yeah, it should make sense. Anyone can talk, anyone can talk German, but the whole point is talking in the medicine point of view. And yeah, it all comes with time. There are different courses for that. There are different online courses, offline courses, but you can also do it all alone. You just have to be motivated. You just have to sit down, focus, but it's doable. For example, I did it all myself. I did not go to any courses. Just sit down with your laptop.
That's a good motivation for the viewers.
Definitely.
Excellent, excellent. I mean, Fachsprachprüfung, that's I think 90 minutes duration test, or
it's different in different states.
Okay.
Here the policies are, Germany as a country, it doesn't, the rules don't abide everywhere. Every state has its own Landesamt and its own regulations and rules. So before you apply in a particular state, it is recommended to undergo the entire rules, what they want, the needs, the requirements, and then you'll have to think and decide and apply. So as a rule, they say that in East Germany, things are a bit easier than West Germany. But how a bit, I'm not sure, because I don't have experience in that. I started at one place and I finished in one place. So, alhamdulillah.
So generally, one question. A final test is Kenntnisprüfung, final test.
Yes.
Then the doctors will get the license to work over here. How much time they are required to cover up all the things and to pass this test? I mean, how much duration is being given to the person?
The Kenntnisprüfung, you have 3 examiners, and the 2 main examiners are from medicine and surgery. So it is always good, once you finish your Fachsprachprüfung, focus on these 2 fields. Like you learn as much as you want, as much as you can. And it's always interesting, like everything that you have learned in your bachelor's, when you learn everything in German. It's everything the same, but a bit of German everywhere. So you'll have fun, and it'll take minimum of 4 to 6 months to understand everything. To be able to reproduce everything. It's not just understanding. To be when your examiner asks, what is pseudocolitis? So you'll have to be able to explain everything in German. What will you do? How will you proceed with the treatment? You will have to think like a German doctor. So that's the whole point of the exam. They examine you on the same level of a German student.
Perfect, Javed. Thank you. Constantine, one question from Fatima. What about Nigerian concerning the practical year? What you will say about this?
Same as the German practical year. You need to have it in a document showing, okay, I was attending the practical year from date till date and was visiting this and that fields during this practical year.
Perfect. So Mujib asking that do foreign aspirants have to do a hammer exam? What's that? Yeah.
Javed, do you know what the hammer exam is?
No, hammer exam, I think he's talking about the STAATS exam, the Staatsprüfung. As far as I can understand.
The last exam as per medical education in Germany. If you are, for example, attending the practical year or the university education in Germany, you need to pass this hammer exam. It's called hammer because it's a hammer. You need to face it. Everybody has.
Yeah.
No, you don't need to attend it if you're a foreign student, you have done your education or your studies abroad and have done your practical year abroad. You don't need to face the hammer exam.
Perfect. So, Konstantin, what are your final comments for the foreigners or the doctors? What you will suggest them? How you will motivate them? Your final comments. We would like to wind up our session. 30 minutes we crossed already.
Yep. Germany is one of the best countries to continue your education in. Doing a specialization in Germany will always be the best thing that you can do. You can go to Great Britain, you can go to France, you can go to Sweden, but in Germany you have the opportunity either to live at the ocean or in the mountains or somewhere in between in a big city where the people are open-minded, where they like foreigners and they love to have you here as a doctor. Don't miss the opportunity, come to Germany and become a doctor. If you are bored after a while, you can go back to your home country and do your medical work back at home. But as a career start, Germany is always the best opportunity I would offer.
Super, thank you, Konstantin. Yes, Javed, what you will suggest to the students and doctors? What are your final comments?
I would like to say the entire process is not impossible to achieve, but at the same time, it is not a piece of cake. So you will have to really hard work, and all the best for all those who are trying to try or already been trying. Yeah.
So thank you very much for your time, and it was really an interesting and information discussion about career opportunities for doctors in Germany. Now we are going to wind up our session. I hope this session would be informative for you all, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. New videos coming every week. We will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ayaz, for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
All the best.
Goodbye.